What's this for your knees? Yeah. Cool. That's nice. Hi, Chris. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Kirsten. It was like hard for me to call you Kirsten rather than Kirsten at first, but now all the Kirstens I call Kirsten. It's like Swiss. Yeah. I finally got it, and now I'm like, all righty. All right, friends. Welcome all. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to be here until the end of the week. I'll teach my Sunday class. And then on Monday, I'm headed to Mexico for my Mexico retreat. So next Tuesday morning, Denise is teaching this class, Denise Drews, who's lovely and wonderful, and I think you'll like her. So I'd recommend still coming if you want to practice. And then she'll be teaching that for 2 Tuesdays. I'll be back on the 23rd. So I think, is it 2 Tuesdays or just one? Yeah, I think it's two. Yeah. So this class will be subbed by Denise both times. And then on my Thursday morning, Jacoby is subbing. And my Sunday, while I'm gone, it's just one Sunday. So not this Sunday I'll be here, but the next will be Denise as well. So yeah, other than that, let's just do yoga. So go ahead and find your seat of meditation if you're not already there. And even if you are already there, you might take a moment just to move a little bit, wiggle your body a little bit. So you can stretch your arms up, you can roll your shoulders around, roll your head around. Just kind of feel immediately your physicality. How is your body doing this morning? How did you sleep last night? What feels really good? What might feel a little bit stiff or tight? And then eventually just find stillness, settle in. Sit up nice and tall, feel into the length from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. And you can rest your hands in your lap. You could bring your hands to your heart. You could bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. So just whatever feels most resonant for you this morning. Just be intentional. And then close your eyes or lower, soften your gaze. And just really bring yourself into this present moment. So whatever you've got going on later today, whatever happened this morning, yesterday, all that for now just kind of falls away. All the chaos of the world, and just feel yourself in this room, in this space. Feel the ground underneath you, the air on your skin. And feel your breath expanding and contracting inside of you, rising and falling. Next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. Get as full as you can. Pause there, hold. Keep holding. See if you can find your root lock, so your pelvic floor lock. Just squeeze. Hold, hold, hold. See if you can keep squeezing. Take an extra little sip. And then open your mouth and great big sigh. Ah, yeah, let it all go. Release. Do that 2 more times. So inhale, fill up. As full as you can become. Hold. Again, root lock, mula bandha. You're squeezing everything. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep holding. Take that extra sip. And open your mouth. Big sigh. Ah. Nice job. One more time. So biggest inhale you've taken all morning. Hold. Root lock, mula bandha. Squeeze, hold. And if it's there, that extra sip or even 2 extra sips this time. And then big open mouth sigh. Let it out. Nice job, friends. Now seal your lips and just start to engage your ujjayi breath. So ujjayi It's a Sanskrit word. It means victorious or vibrant. This breath, it's big and spacious. It's victorious. It's powerful. It's also slow and steady. It's not in any sort of rush. So each inhalation, you fill up all the way, slowly, so your entire torso expand with your inhale. And then every single exhalation, slowly take it all the way to emptiness, all the way to the very, very bottom. Feel everything contract and hug in. See if you can start to create that whisper noise with your breath. So in Ujjayi, you're constricting the muscles in the back of your throat. They're the same muscles that you would constrict when you whisper, or when you gasp, or when you hum. So essentially, you're humming on the inside without using your actual voice. So really start to not only feel your breath expanding and contracting, but also hear it as it flows through you, that gentle whisper, that oceanic sound. And this breath is there to support you through your physical practice. So it's not there to fight you. It's not there to distract you. It's there to hold you, help create space inside, help you transition from pose to pose with integrity. So this breath connects you to your center at the bottom of each exhale. Feel your belly button pull in and up towards your spine and feel that connection to your center, to your core. See if you can use this breath throughout practice. And anytime you lose it, no big deal, but just notice that and then bring it back once again. So please feel free to stay right here as long as you want. Also, feel free to come back to this seated meditation at any time throughout our practice if you just need a moment. Just want to take a little break, reconnect, recalibrate. So your seated meditation, it's always here. It's always available. If you're ready to begin moving, take your breath with you and transition forward onto your hands and your knees. Find your tabletop. And then from tabletop, start some cat-cow undulation. So inhale to lift your heart, lift your tailbone, spread your front ribs. And exhale to round and curl in, maybe even push the ground away. Go back and forth through these two postures just a couple more times. And see if as you move into your cow pose, as you lift your heart, as you lift your tailbone, you can keep a little connection to your center. So you're not just letting go completely through your belly. There's still that little tone of your belly. So you're not sinking into your low back or crunching up through your low back. And it's actually what you want to feel every time you do a back bend in yoga. So if you feel like after you practice yoga, your low back hurts, this may be the key. It's your transverse abdominis. See if you can start to bring awareness to what that feels like. Good job, you guys. Very nice. Finish the round you are on, and then bring yourself back to just a nice neutral spine, your regular tabletop. Make sure your knees are at least hips width distance apart. We're going to thread the needle. So with your right arm, reach out to the right and all the way up towards the sky. Breathe in here. And as you exhale, thread your right arm underneath you. Reach through as far as you can. And then gently come down to rest on the outside of your shoulder and the outside of your head. You can work it however you want. So maybe you push into the ground with your left hand. Maybe you wrap your left arm behind your back. Maybe you interlace your left fingers with your right fingers and just give your right arm a little tug. Really work the space in the back of your heart in between your shoulder blades. Big, expansive inhales and slow, steady exhales all the way to empty every single time. So really make your breath just as important as the physical postures. Take a couple more rounds right here. And then if you do have your left hand lifted, bring it back to the earth. On an inhalation, unthread your right arm, reach it out and all the way up one more time. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Before we take the other side, a little bit of intuitive movement now with your spine. So maybe big circles with your hips, maybe barrel rolls with your torso, maybe just moving your hips from side to side or even sitting back into a child's pose for a moment. Maybe you come all the way forward towards a cobra, up dog. Just feel around. Good, everybody. Couple more rounds, just like that. And then start to come back once again, just to your neutral spine, your regular tabletop. Make sure your knees are at least hips width distance apart. This time, take your left arm out all the way up. Inhale. And exhale to thread it through. Reach, 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 and then gently rest. Shoulder and head on the ground. So your shoulder and your head are on the ground, but it doesn't feel like all of your weight is coming down into your head or your neck. Feels like your core is lifting you up. That connection to your center. See if you can feel it. And then big, expansive inhalations into the back of your heart, your back ribs, your low back, all the way to emptiness with each exhalation. Find your center at the bottom of each exhale, that navel to spine connection. It's your core lock, Uddiyana Bandha. So your root lock is Mula Bandha, core lock, Uddiyana Bandha. See if you can feel at the bottom of each exhale, that hugging in, that little squeeze. Take 2 more rounds right here, feeling whatever there is to feel on this side. Nice job, you guys. And then if you do have your right hand lifted, start to bring it back to the earth. Next time you breathe in, unthread your left arm, reach it out and all the way up. And left hand comes down. One more time, just a little bit of intuitive movement. And then when you're ready, downward facing dog. So take as much time as you need, as much time as you'd like to get to your downward facing dog. You can get there your own way. So if you want to, you could move through a vinyasa. Maybe you want to hover your knees in tabletop for a moment and just really feel the strength in your arms and your core, and then lift your hips up and back. So once you're in down dog, feel around from there, pedal out your heels, move your hips side to side, give your head a little shake or a little nod. If you want to be still on the outside and just work those little tiny micro movements, those micro adjustments on the inside, that's perfect as well. So just feel today in your downward facing dog, what's going on? Is there any way you could be a little more efficient in your body? Maybe spread your fingers wide and push the ground away with your fingertips. Maybe find a little more stability through your shoulder girdle. So rather than hyperextending and pressing back through your shoulders, see if you can find stable shoulder placement and then press back through your heart. Keep lifting your hips really high. And if it helps to bend your knees, come up on your tiptoes, perfectly fine. So the goal in down dog is not to get your legs straight. It's not to get your feet flat on the ground. It's to work that length from your fingertips all the way up to your butt, all the way up to your sit bones. So feel that length and breathe into it. You guys look awesome. Nice poses. Take one more great big inhale into your down dog. And then with your exhale, look to the top of your mat, and however you want to get there, forward fold. Once you have arrived, find your halfway lift position. Breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, bow, let it go. And then do that once more. Inhale, half lift. Crown of your head reaches forward, tops of thighs press back. Nice, Kirsten. Exhale, release. And then this time all the way up. So inhale through your halfway lift, keep rising, reach up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Beautiful. Flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain, stretch tall. Hinge at your hips. Exhale, slow dive. Stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, then fold. Nice, Jacob. Inhale, spinal extension, half lift. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Let it go. Nice, Pam. Press into your feet, connect to your center, and rise all the way up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, this time inhale, reach up and stretch. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back and interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades towards your spine. Then we're going to do something a little bit funky. Bend your elbows a lot. Suction cup your palms together. And then imagine that you just threw your fist into the dryer. So start to circle your fist around, your big fist, as fast as you can. Circle, circle, circle. Circle, circle, circle as fast as you can. And then reverse those circles. Take a few in the other direction. Circle it out. Keep your palms pressing. Keep your elbows bent. You should feel some heat building in your shoulders. Keep it going for 3, 2, 1. Now stretch it out. So reach your knuckles back behind you. And then maybe press your hips forward. Puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. So little baby back bend as you press your hips forward, hug in with your inner thighs like you're squeezing an invisible yoga block. Feel that stretch now in the front of your shoulders. Take one more inhale. Keep your clasp. Exhale, hinge at your hips all the way down and fold. Bend your knees as much as you need to so that you can relax your neck and let your head be heavy. Nice, Kate. See if you can lift your butt higher. And then see if you can lift your knuckles a little bit higher. Soften your face, unclench your jaw. Maybe give your head a little shake or a little nod. So work the mobility in the front of your shoulders. Breathe into it. Take one more inhalation. Lift a little bit higher. As you exhale, bring your hands to your low back and release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. Next time you breathe in, find your halfway lift position. So realign through your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position, top of your push-up. So pause here for just a moment. Spread your fingers super wide and actively push the ground away. Nice, Corey. So feel your strong arms, your strong shoulders, your strong core. Take little baby rocks forward and back like you're sawing through a piece of wood with your body. So as you rock forward, you come to your tippy toes. As you rock back, you just press your heels back a little bit. So the position of your body stays the same, just transferring your weight forward and back. If you want to come to your knees at any time to modify, you are welcome to do so. Next time you inhale, little rock forwards on your tippy toes, and then exhale, lower halfway down or as close as you can get to halfway without letting your belly drop. Inhale, push back up into your high plank. Yes, one more time. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. Strong arms. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push back up. Very nice. Exhale, slow motion all the way to your belly. Awesome, Eileen. As you inhale, my friends, Spider-Man Cobra. So bring your hands out onto the hardwood floor, up on your fingertips, elbows face the sky. Inhale, lift your heart. Tone your belly, navel to spine to protect low back. Transverse abdominis. Exhale, take your little twist to your right. Dip your left shoulder down. Inhale, back through center. Lift your heart, tone your belly. Exhale, other side, twist. Yeah, nice. Nan, inhale, back to center. Go one more time each direction with your breath at your pace. So not rushing it, but feel your shoulders, feel front body, back body, side bodies, even your lower body. Keep pressing down through pelvis and shoelaces. Eventually, an inhale brings you back to center. You can hold there as long as you'd like. Give yourself an extra breath or two if you want to. And then eventually, downward facing dog. Take it back. About 5 rounds of breath in your down dog. If you want a little more strength work in your down dog, you could turn it into a turbo dog. So the only thing that changes is your arms. You bend your elbows a lot and then squeeze your elbows in towards each other. So it's almost like you're in a dolphin pose, but your forearms are hovering just an inch or so above the ground. Both poses, regular down dog or turbo dog, keep lifting your hips high. So feel an invisible rope attached to your belly button that's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. Yeah, really nice, you guys. Soft through your face, through your jaw. Rather than looking forward, feel your neck as an extension of your spine. So either just let it relax or just feel that length in the back of your neck. Take one more big inhale. With your exhalation, gaze forward, however you want to get there. Top of your space, forward fold. Spinal extension once you've arrived. Inhale to your halfway lift, stick your butt out. And exhale, let it go. Let's take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, your arms extend. Nice Cali, exhale, hands to heart. All right, we'll build our flow now. Inhale, high mountain pose. Pause right here. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. I'm going to give you a couple options. So first option, both feet stay where they're at. Hips move left, upper body goes right. If you would like, you can take your left toes off the right edge of your mat and then find that side body stretch. You can bend your knees or you can straighten your legs or maybe you just bend your front knee. So feel into it. See where are you getting the most amount of benefit for you, and maybe it's with both feet flat on the ground. So please make this pose work for your body today. Breathe into your long left side. Feel that length in your left side. Yeah, very nice. Take one more deep breath. Good, and then inhale back through center. Switch your grip, grab your right wrist, and you choose both feet flat on your mat or right toes off the left edge. So just elongating the length of your right side with your legs. You can bend your knees, bend one knee, straighten both legs, up to you. Try to keep your hips nice and square. So if you are taking that curtsy position with your legs, your left hip pulls back, your right hip draws forward. Breathe into your long right side. One more round. Very good. Nice, Jill. Inhale back to center. Both feet on your mat now. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades. Puff up your heart. Tilt your chin up. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach up. And then exhale, take it all the way down. Stick your butt out, reach your heart forward, and dive into your fold. Inhale to your halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, take your feet to the back of your mat, move through your vinyasa however you would like. So you can add a couple push-ups if you're feeling it. You can take it on your knees. You can substitute cat-cows. You can skip it completely. Eventually, downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. So use your breath. Let it support you. All right. From your down dog, next time you inhale, extend your right leg to the sky. And feel free if you want to open your hip or just explore a little bit. You could point flex, roll out your ankle. Very nice. Feel both hands strong on the ground. Feel your core lifting you up, supporting you. Take one more inhale. Make your right leg straight, strong, and powerful. As you exhale, keep your hips high, knee towards your nose. So don't let your hips drop down. And then step forward softly into your low lunge. Rise slowly into your crescent lunge. So high on the ball of your back foot. Hug towards midline. So rather than sinking into your hips, you want to hug in to find stability. So front hip pulls back, back hip pulls forward energetically. Your legs feel strong and stable. Nice, Jacob. Your back leg feels just as strong as your front leg, just as supportive. And then notice, are you flaring your ribs forward, letting go through your belly? Find that little tone, navel to spine, transverse abdominis. It feels like you have a brace around your middle. Yeah, so nice. Awesome, Sue. Be intentional with your gaze. Be intentional with whatever you're doing with your fingers, your hands. So if you're spreading your fingers wide, spread them wide and feel into that. If you're softening, let them soften. Feel into that. Be intentional. Take one more big inhale here. As you exhale, hinge forward and reach back. Keep a little lift in your heart. So rather than rounding and looking at the ground, see if you can squeeze your back muscles, your shoulder blades around your spine, and keep your heart lifted. Gaze slightly forward. If you want to stay here, perfect. Otherwise, lean forward, float your back foot off the ground. Airplane pose. So try to keep that little lift in your heart. Keep a tone in your belly. Yeah, nice, Corey. Keep your back toes active. And imagine a smiley face shape. Try to create that with your body. Beautiful, everybody. Nice poses. Take one last round. Maybe lift your back heel a little higher. Awesome, Chris. And then come back, land softly in your crescent lunge. Inhale to reach up, perhaps gaze up. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. And in your low lunge, stay there, but add a twist. So left hand down, right arm to the sky, revolve lunge. Beautiful, Kate. So back leg is strong and powerful. Imagine you're trying to drag your right hip towards the back wall, but at the same time, your right knee is magnetized to your left armpit. And then breathe down into your belly, into your low back. So spine is long. Every time you exhale, just a gentle ringing out. Take a couple more rounds of breath. If you want an extra challenge, see if you can hover your left hand above the ground and nothing else changes. Very good. Bottom of your next exhalation, all the way to empty, and release your twist. Walk your hands to the long edge, the left long edge of your mat, coming into a wide-legged straddle position. All right, from your wide-legged straddle, find a halfway lift. And from your halfway lift, right hand on the ground or right fingertips, left arm to the sky. So bend your knees as much as you need to bring your right hand or your right fingertips to the earth. You're twisting towards the back of the room. Keep your legs as strong and as straight and as powerful as possible. Keep your hips as level as possible. So you're not twisting from your hips, you're twisting from your center, from your waistline. Breathe big and spacious, long through your spine. So feel that length from the crown of your head back to your hips. Very nice, everybody. Take one last round, working your twist. And then end of your exhale, release, and anywhere you want to go. So you can just hang out in your wide-legged fold. You could take a twist the other direction if you want it. We'll get there on the other side. But anywhere, anything that calls to you. Maybe bending one knee and then the other, Skandasana. Maybe bending both knees a lot and then straightening both legs a few times. Maybe even a headstand or handstand hops. So you do you. A few rounds of breath. Just feel into it. And notice if you've gone anywhere else in your mind. And if so, just come back. And that's the practice. That's the yoga. Coming back again and again to this moment. Last couple rounds. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift position, hands or fingertips on the ground. So bend your knee as much as you need. And then crawl your hands to the top of your space. Rotate your toes forward so you're back to your low lunge. And then root into your front foot. Standing splits, left leg lifts. So think of it as a one-legged forward fold. I do not care how high your left leg goes, but make your left toes active. So you feel energy moving all the way up into your left toes. Spread them apart, wiggle them around, or even point your toes. Just feel energy moving upward. So rather than all of your weight coming down into your right leg, how can you get energy to move up? Can you use your strong core? Can you engage more through your left leg, your left foot, your left toes? So make it all active. Soften through your face. So your face does not need to be working. Relax through your jaw, through your eyebrows, your forehead. Take one more inhale. If you want, you can try lifting up to your right tiptoes. So lift your heel, and then as you exhale, set your left foot down at the top of your mat, forward fold. You can give your right leg a little shake out if you want. All right, inhale to a halfway lift. So nice and long. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet and rise all the way up, high mountain pose. So reach up, pause right here as you're reaching up, and just notice, is there any way you can be a little more neutral through your pelvis and your spine? So it might feel like you're sticking your butt out, flaring your ribs forward, or it might feel like you're tucking your tailbone, rounding your upper back. See if you can find neutral or as close to neutral as possible for you. Keep your right foot rooted down and lift your left knee up, standing staff pose. Yes, good. All right, find your balance. Focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. Keep your left toes active. Flex them back towards your shin. Take one more inhale. We're going to take an eagle pose. So as you exhale, left knee on top of right, sit back, left elbow under right. So wrap your arms together. If that's a bit too much, you can grab the backs of your shoulders. So left knee on top, left elbow underneath. As you sit back, the weight is primarily in your right heel. If you can get that second wrap of your toes around your calf, awesome. If not, just keep your right toes active as they float. Squeeze through your inner thighs. Lengthen your spine. So rather than leaning forward and looking at the ground, see if you can reach your tailbone down, draw the crown of your head up towards the sky. See if you can lift your elbows up and away from your chest just a little bit. Breathe into the back of your heart space. Sit a little bit lower. Think of the energy of an eagle. How could you invite that energy into your body? How can you connect with eagle energy? What does it even feel like? Just get curious. Take one more round. Nice, Liz. Next time you inhale, unwind everything. Arms reach up, left knee lifts. If you want more, extend your left leg forward. And then slowly, low lunge. So hands come down and left toes to the back of your yoga mat. Maybe land at the exact same time with fingers and toes. From this low lunge position, you're going to take it all the way back and up, three-legged down dog. So right leg lifts, three-legged down dog, right leg lifts. Open your right hip, bend your right knee, reach your right knee out and up towards the sky. Yes, beautiful. Perfect place to stay. So please feel free to stay here. Otherwise, one more inhale here. Exhale, right knee towards your left elbow. Get as close as you can. Little twist. Good. Inhale back up. Open your hip again. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Get as high as you can on your arm. Yes, nice, Paul. Inhale, three-legged dog. This time square hips, straight and strong through your right leg. Exhale, straight to down dog, or this time rock forward, plank to chaturanga. You can take it as a three-legged plank or three-legged chaturanga, or you can bring your toes down, bring your knees down. Nice, Liz. Inhale into your heart opener of choice. And exhale will take you back, downward facing dog, no rush. And take just a moment in your down dog. Maybe give yourself a big sigh out your mouth. Notice, how does right leg feel versus left leg? Right side versus left side. Big, spacious breath. Powerful breath. All right, next time you breathe in, left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. And if you want, open your hip or explore any way that calls to you on this side. Point, flex your foot, roll out your ankle, circle your knee. All right, everybody, extend your left leg high. So feel that length from your fingertips all the way up to your heel or your toes. One more in-breath. Don't let your hips sink. Exhale, knee towards your nose. So lift your waistline. This will create space in front of you so you can step through. So step through as soft as possible. Nice, Hannah. And then rise slowly into your crescent lunge. Good. Stability through your legs. So high on the ball of your back foot. If it feels like your back heel is almost on the ground, maybe widen your stance, elongate your stance a little bit. and then hug in towards midline to stabilize. So rather than sinking and dropping into it, you're hugging in, you're lifting out of it. Stability through your legs, and then your upper body is your expression. So again, you can do whatever you want with your fingers. Spread them wide, soften, just as long as it's intentional. Lift your heart, maybe tilt your chin up. Feel into this lunge. As if it's the first time you've ever been here in a crescent lunge, what does it feel like? Breathe into every little space. One more inhale. Nice, Liz. As you exhale, airplane lunge. So hinge forward, reach back. Notice if you're rounding through your spine. See if you can find strength in your back body. So feel your back muscles squeeze around your spine. Your shoulder blades hug around your spine. Keep your heart lifted and then lean forward. Back foot floats up. So full airplane pose. And again, remember, smiley face shape is what we're going for. So from the crown of your head back to your heel, can you create a little smiley face shape? Lift your heart just like you're in cobra pose. Lift your back heel by engaging your inner thighs. Keep your hips as square as possible. Bend in your standing leg might be helpful. Take one last round. Awesome, Callie. Nice chill. And then come back, soft landing and crescent. So right toes to the back of your mat, arms reach up, breathe in. Exhale, hands come down. Stay in your lunge and add a twist. So right hand on the ground, left arm to the sky. Nice, Kirsten. So strong legs, even your back leg, especially your back leg, strong and powerful. Hug in with your inner thighs, twist from your center. So feel your breath moving all the way down into your low belly, into your low back. And as you exhale, twist, 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 that gentle wringing out. Take your last couple rounds. And bottom of your next exhale, release. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten your legs. Inhale, half lift. And from this place, bring your left hand or left fingertips to the ground. Reach your right arm to the sky now. So twisting towards the back wall. Yes, nice, Jacob. Stick your butt out. Reach the crown of your head forward so spine is long. Try as best you can to keep your hips level rather than sinking into one of your hips. Breathe into your belly. Twist with your exhales a little bit further. Last couple rounds. Open through the right side of your heart, maybe even gaze up at your right hand, and release anywhere you want to take it to explore. So you can do what you did on the other side or something totally different. Wherever you are choosing to go, your breath right there with you. Good job, everybody. Last couple rounds. Next time you breathe in, find that halfway lift again. Hands or fingertips on the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need. Walk your hands to the top of your space. Low lunge. From low lunge, standing splits, left foot, roots down, right leg floats up. And again, remember, it's just a one-legged forward fold. So don't let the name psych you out. Don't care how high your right foot is. Just lift it as high as you can and make your right toes active. So feel as if energy is flowing all the way up into your right toes. Feel a connection to your strong core. So rather than leaning into your left hip and sticking it out, hug in with your left inner thigh and lift from your center, from your belly button. Try to let your neck relax, head heavy, just like you would do in a regular forward fold. Good job, nice, Nan. Very nice. Good awareness, friends. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift your right leg a teeny tiny bit higher. Maybe lift up to your left tiptoes. And then step your right foot down to the top of your yoga mat, forward fold. You can give your left leg a little shake out or pedal out your heels or whatever would feel good. Inhale, spinal extension, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet, rise all the way up, high mountain. Reach up and stretch. Pause here. Notice, once again, your own imbalances. So if you're sticking your butt out, flaring your ribs, or if you're tugging your tailbone, rounding your upper back, find as close to neutral as possible. Left foot is your base this time. Lift your right knee. Nice, Liz. Really good awareness, friends. Awesome, Ellie. Keep that flexion through your right toes. Hug in with your inner thighs. Focus your gaze. Beautiful. Take one more inhale in standing staff. Now as you exhale, eagle pose. So this time, right knee on top, right elbow on bottom. Right knee on top, right elbow on bottom. If it's too much to wrap your arms, grab the backs of your shoulders, totally fine. If you've got that wrap of your arms, see if you can lift your elbows up and away from your chest. Gaze right through your arms. As if you are an eagle, you are focused and alert, yet calm and relaxed, all at the same time. Slow, steady breath. Squeeze your inner thighs. Lengthen your spine. Breathe into the back of your heart. Yes, so nice. Take one more round here in eagle. Nice, Sue. As you inhale, unwrap, come back to your standing staff. Maybe extend your right leg if you want a little extra. And then exhale, slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land softly. Maybe fingers and toes come down at the exact same time. Low lunge. From low lunge, three-legged down dog. Take your left leg to the sky. Three-legged dog, left leg back and up. Open your left hip. Bend your knee, peel it open. Yeah. So it's like your left hip is a hinge on a door. Your left leg is the door. It swings open. Squeeze through your outer left butt cheek to make that happen. You can stay here if you want, absolutely. Otherwise, one more inhale here. And exhale, left knee, right elbow, or just as close as you can come. Inhale, three-legged dog. See if you can open your hip again. Learn to articulate through your hip joint. Exhale, left to left. Aim for your armpit. Aim high. Yeah, nice, Hannah. Inhale back up. This time straight, strong, powerful through your left leg. Exhale, you can go straight to down dog or rock forward, plank to chaturanga. Take it however you want to. Lower down, lift your heart with your in-breath. And then downward facing dog. And if you want, instead of down dog, now would be a great time for a child's pose, hero's pose, embryo pose, or any other resting pose. So give yourself just a moment to reconnect, to recalibrate. So just feel whatever there is to feel flowing through you, flowing through your inner space. We're going to move through that entire flow, that entire sequence now, a couple more times. So everything we just did, we're going to do it again, but we're going to go a little bit faster. So it will be one breath, one movement. And it does not mean that we speed through it and forget to breathe. It means we use our breath to guide our movement. So if I'm cueing too slow for you, see if you can actually breathe slower and bigger and deeper and use your breath to guide. If at any time you just want to take a break, you just want to do your own thing, please feel free. Honor whatever your body needs. So if you would like to join me, downward facing dog, Ujjayi breath. All right, great big inhalation as you push the ground away. Lift your hips really high. Then exhale, look to the top of your space. Step, tiptoe, hop, forward fold. Inhale, spinal extension, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and bow. Root through your feet. Now rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, here we go, my friends. Inhale, high mountain. Grab your left wrist with right hand. Side body stretch so you can keep both feet on the ground or add the legs. Inhale, back through center. Switch your grip. Other side. Exhale, think up and then over. Inhale, center. Both feet on your mat. Baby back bend. Exhale, curl open. Lift your heart. Inhale, re-extend, realign, reach. Exhale, stick your butt out, reach your heart forward all the way down, and then fold. Nice Pam, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going as you lower, chaturanga. You can hold empty if you need to. Inhale, lift your heart. Be in this heart opener. Don't just move right through it. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice, Jacob. Inhale, take your right leg to the sky. Soft as you can. Exhale, right foot to the top of your space. Low lunge. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Rise, reach up. Exhale, you choose either airplane lunge or full airplane fly. Yeah, come back, soft landing. Inhale into your crescent, reach up, gaze up. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left hand stays down. Inhale your right arm to the sky. Open through the right side of your heart. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. And then inhale, half lift with a twist. So left arm to the sky, gazing towards the back of the room or up towards your left hand. Now exhale, forward fold. So let that go. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips on the ground or hands on the ground. Exhale, crawl your hands forward, back to low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Lift your left leg, spread your left toes. Exhale, forward fold. Set your left foot down. Inhale, spinal extension. Top of your head reaches forward, tops of your thighs press back. Sit bones broaden. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your left knee up. Exhale, eagle pose. Left knee on top, left elbow underneath, get low. And then inhale, unwind, reach high, lift your left knee or extend your left leg. Exhale, slow motion into low lunge, soft landing if possible. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Take your right leg up and back. Open your hip. Exhale, stay here or right knee, left elbow. Little twist, yes. Inhale, back up. Nice, Callie. Open your hip again. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Aim high. Come forward and push the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog. Straight, strong, powerful through your right leg. Square hips. Exhale, straight to down dog or rock forward, chaturanga. Take it however you like. Nice, Paul. Inhale, lift your heart, open. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. Beautiful, friends. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, softly step forward, low lunge. Nice, Kate. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge, strong through your legs. Reach up, gaze up. Exhale, you choose airplane lunge or full airplane. So arms back, hinge forward, maybe back foot floats. Beautiful. Come back, soft landing if possible. Breathe in. Yes. Exhale, hands to the earth. Stay in your lunge. Add your twist. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Open up, strong legs. Twist from your center. Exhale, release. Walk your hands to the long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Inhale, halfway lift with a twist towards the back wall. So right arm to the sky. And exhale, wide-legged forward fold. So let that go and bow deeply all the way to empty. Inhale, back to your halfway lift. This time both hands are all 10 fingertips on the ground. Exhale, walk your hands to the top of your space, coming back into low lunge. Inhale, standing splits. Float your right leg high, active through right toes. Yes. Forward fold, step down, top of your space. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, spine long, back of your neck long. Exhale, bow. Root through your feet and rise. Inhale, reach up and lift your right knee up. Exhale, eagle, right knee on top, right elbow underneath. Sit low, squeeze through your inner thighs. Inhale, unwind, reach up, right knee lifts or maybe right leg extends. And then slow motion, low lunge position, hands frame your front foot. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Take your left leg back and up. Open up your hip. Stay here and hold, or exhale, left knee, right elbow. Yes. Inhale, three-legged. Open your hip again. Nice Eileen. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Aim high. Very nice. Inhale, re-extend. And then exhale this time, straight to down dog, or come forward, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Nice, Jill. And exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment in your down dog. Maybe a couple sighs out your mouth. That's one round. We've got one more. This time I'm going to switch a few things up. So just stay present as you've been doing. Listen to my cues. Take what works. Leave the rest behind. If you are coming with me for our last round, downward facing dog, Ujjayi breath. Fire up your breath. Use it to support you. So yes, your muscles are tired, your body's starting to get fatigued, but your breath is brand new every time you take an inhale. So use it. Take one more inhale here. Push the ground away. Lift your hips really high. Lengthen. Exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, hop, top of your space, forward fold. Spinal extension as you inhale, lots of length. Exhale, bow. Nice, Ellie. And then take it all the way up. Rise, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okie doke, here we go. Inhale, high mountain. Grab your left wrist with right hand. Side body stretch, legs are optional if you want to add them. Inhale through center. Grab right wrist. Other side as you exhale, up and over. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus your arms, curl open. And then re-extend, realign, reach up, listen here. Exhale, chair plane, sit back and reach back. If you want, float up to your tiptoes, balance challenge. Inhale, stay on your tiptoes if you can. High mountain, super tall. Maybe stay on your tiptoes as you dive down. So stick your butt out. Use your core to help you balance. Yes. Halfway lift, heels are on the ground now. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale to peel your heart open. Exhale to take your hips back and up. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step your right foot forward softly. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Nice, Nan. Exhale, one more time on this side, airplane lunge or full airplane, fly. Beautiful, nice, Chris. Come back, soft landing, crescent, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Revolve lunge, left hand down, right arm to the sky, open it up. Beautiful. Exhale, let that go. Walk your hands to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Inhale, half lift with a twist. So left arm up, twist towards the back wall. Exhale, release. forward fold. So empty all the way out, crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Inhale, half lift, fingertips or hands on the ground. And then exhale, walk your hands forward, low lunge. Inhale, standing splits, left leg lifts. We're gonna pause here. You can stay in your standing split or option to open up into a balancing half moon. So right hand on the ground or a block, left hand to your left hip or left arm can reach up, open up. Yes, so peel that left hip open, stack it on top of right. Lengthen from the crown of your head back to your left foot. Make your left foot active. Stomp it on an invisible wall. If you can, lift your left leg just a little tiny bit higher. One more in breath. Yes. And then exhale, forward fold. Bring your big toes together so they touch, tuck, and curl. Little tiny potato bug ball. We'll hold here for a couple rounds. So you can lift your heels up high, or you can try to press your heels down. You can wrap your arms around your shins. Get small and compact with your exhales. Breathe into your back body with your inhales. Take one more round in your tiny little potato bug ball. Inhale, halfway lift, heels down, spine long. Stick your butt out. Exhale, fold. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Reach up, lift your left knee up. Exhale, eagle, left knee on top, right elbow underneath. Now listen, as you inhale, try to lift your elbows as high as you can. As you exhale, elbows to your legs. So think elbow to knee and curl in. We're gonna do 3 like that. Inhale, lift, everything squeezing. Exhale, curl. Draw navel to spine, strong through your core, connected to your center. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, crunch. Curl in. Elbows to your left knee or thigh. This time, inhale, standing staff. So unwind, reach up, maybe extend your left leg. Exhale, slowly, low lunge, soft landing if possible. 3-legged down dog, take your right leg back and up. Open your hip. This time, option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Yes, right arm reaches forward. Open through your front body, breathe down into your belly, feel your back muscles hug around your spine. One more big inhale. And then everybody, regular down dog, both feet on your mat. Walk it out. You're absolutely welcome to stay here, keep walking it out, or option, next inhale, rock forward, high plank. Hover your right leg if you feel like it. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, take your hips back and up, down dog. Inhale, left leg high, stretch it out. Exhale, step through as soft as you can. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. And last time, airplane lunge or fly. Float your back foot up. Yes, so nice. Come back, crescent, soft landing if possible. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down. Add your twist. Inhale, left arm up, open up. Exhale, let that go. Immediately hands to the long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten your legs. Half lift with a twist towards the back wall. So reach your right arm up. Yes, spine is long. Exhale, fold. Crown towards the ground, butt towards the sky. Empty out. Inhale, half lift. Fingertips on the ground. Exhale, curl your hands forward. Rotate toes forward, low lunge. And then standing splits. Once again, we will pause in standing splits if you would like. Invitation to turn it into a balancing half moon. So open up, right arm to the sky or right hand to hip. Right hip stacks on top of left. Nice, Eileen. Make your back foot strong, powerful. So press with your back foot. And breathe into every space. Breathe length in every direction. If you can, lift your right leg just a bit higher. And then exhale, nice and easy, top of your space forward fold. Once again, bring your big toes together so they touch, little gap in between your heels, tiny little potato bug ball. You can stay in your little ball, or you can turn it into a toe stand, point your knees forward, hands to your heart center. If you want, you could also play for a moment with a crow pose. Plant your hands in front of you, knees as high as you can get them on your triceps, lift through your waistline, and maybe bring your weight into your hands as you lift one or both feet. Maybe bring your big toes together behind you. Last couple of rounds, wherever you're working. Yes, awesome, friends. Nice, Paul. All right, next time you breathe in, find your half lift. Heels down, spine long, all of your toes face forward. Exhale, fold. Nice, Liz. And then rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up, lift your right knee up. Last time an eagle, right knee on top, right elbow underneath as you exhale. Now hold, lift your elbows as high as you can, little gaze up. Breathe in and exhale, round. Elbows towards your thigh or your knee, curl in, crunch. Use your core, yes. Inhale, lift. And exhale, curl in like cat-cows in this position. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. This is your last one. And exhale, squeeze and curl in, round your spine, navel to spine. This time, inhale, standing stack. So reach up, maybe extend right leg forward. Exhale, low lunge, soft landing if possible. Inhale, three-legged down dog, left leg back and up, open your hip up. And this time, option to flip your dog. Left foot comes down behind. Very nice. Open through your front body. Back muscles strong, supporting you as you open. Take one more inhale. So beautiful. And then come back, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Nice work, my friends. Keep walking it out if you want. Or invitation, inhale, rock forward, high plank, hovering left leg if you want to. Exhale, chaturanga, lower slowly. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. All righty, inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your mat. Set your body down gently. If you would rather take this on your back or in a seat, please feel free. So take time to set yourself up very intentionally. And then breath by breath, just settle. So as you bow forward, keep the strength, the support, the structure in your legs, but soften around it. Open mouth sighs, welcome at any time. And visualize your breath moving down into your hips, just creating space, softening the muscles. Give yourself about 3 to 5 more rounds in pigeon. If you are taking this on your back, you're welcome to stay on your back and just take some neutralizing movements in between sides. If you're in regular pigeon, bottom of your next exhale, start to lift your upper body back upright. And however you want to make the transition, eventually downward facing dog. For just a moment, walk out your dog and just feel right side versus left side. In your own time, find your way into your pigeon on left side. The left shin to the top of your space. If you're taking it on your back, left ankle on top of right thigh. Set yourself up intentionally, so not just plopping into it. Get your left knee as wide as you can towards the outer left edge of your mat. Rather than really wide and lift your butt up. Rather than your left butt cheek on the ground, try to lift your left butt cheek up like there's a rope attached to it. And then from that place, bow forward. So there's what's called muscle energy happening in your legs. Yeah. There's strength and structure in your legs. You're plugging the left femur bone into the left hip socket. So instead of just plopping into your joints and exploiting your hypermobility, which is not doing you any good, you're actually stretching the muscle. So when I go to the gym and I see people do pigeon pose, I'd say 90% of people in there are just plopping into their joints, not really helping anything at all. So bringing awareness into the poses really changes everything. Big deep breaths. You can stay here. So I know in these moments it's easy to start thinking about what you have to do on your way home or what you have later today, what you need at the grocery store. But see if you can just be here with your body, be here with sensation, with breath. Just really get curious about your own inner world. You don't have to figure anything out. Just curiosity, observation, noticing, presence. Take about 4 or 5 more rounds on this side. And we'll leave it up to you, my friend. So stay as long as you want. But when you feel pretty much even on both sides, start that transition back to one final down dog. And if you do want one final vinyasa, now would be your time to take that. If you'd rather take a final child's pose, you can go to child's pose instead. You want some cat-cows. So just take a moment, either walk it out in your down dog, or just explore the space inside in some other way that feels resonant for you. In your next few breaths, start a transition down onto your back. No rush. You can get there however you'd like. You can face whichever direction you'd like. Once you are on your back, just hug your knees in, take a little rock from side to side. After a few rocks, supine spinal twist of your choice, and you can go either direction first. Give yourself about 4 or 5 rounds on each side. You haven't switched sides, start transitioning to the other side. After you feel complete with your twist, come back to center, find any inversion you want to take for about 5 to 10 breaths. So anything that puts your hips and or your legs higher than your heart. And no rush, but when you feel complete with your inversion, ease your way out. Move through any finishing poses of your choice. Anything that will complete your practice for you. So maybe happy baby, maybe just one last squeeze of your knees in towards your belly. Maybe a big full body stretch. Eventually start transitioning into your final relaxation, your final resting pose. As you settle in, I will read to you. This is a reading by Deja Ray. This year, I hope you soak in your solitude. I hope you selfishly use every last second of your life to discover all the things that make your heart beat deeper. I hope you go on long walks and look at birds and trees. I hope you fantasize about all your future dreams. I hope you meet people that make you smile and teach you new things. I hope you lay in parks and listen to people laugh and children play. And I hope you feel inspired by the constant chatter of life. I hope you connect deeper with yourself and finally express the creativity that's been boiling inside of you. I hope you find more love. I hope you fall out of love and let go of love and laugh and cry at every inconvenience in between. I hope you learn to live life on your own terms. I hope you awaken to your most authentic self. I hope you discover all the things that excite you. I hope you finally come home to yourself. So, what does that feel like, coming home to yourself? In these last few moments, just get curious about that. Go with any efforting, any control of your breath. Really just allow yourself to be right here in this room, laying on your back, and just soaking in this moment, breath by breath. Just feel whatever there is to feel, your own inner world. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. And just start to slowly come back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, toes. Rub your hands together really quickly. Build a little bit of heat in your hands. I even like to place my palms over my eyelids. Be in the dark for a little bit. Eventually roll to either side, fetal position. Take a breath or two there. And then just slowly find your way back to your seated meditation, right back where we began our practice. Sitting up nice and tall, eyes closed or gaze soft and low. Gather your hands to your heart. Invitation to close our practice with one great big group Om. So please try not to worry how you sound, no judgment on your voice, but instead focus on how it feels to use your voice, to let that vibration move through your body and express out to your mouth. So start by exhaling, clear your throat if you need to, and then breathe in your voice, fill up with it. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. Okay, my friends. Have a great rest of your day. Good job. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll see you maybe later this week or in a couple weeks. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'll put this back on you. Ruby-doo. He came to visit you. Chosen. I know. Me also. Wait, this a new one? New map? Oh, that's cool. I like it. Bye, Mama. Love you.